If you build a business offline but feel like nobody knows you online, this is your sign. You don't need a huge audience. You don't need to be TikTok famous. You need a personal brand that shows your real world results and a system that sells for you. This is about becoming the known name in your space without the hustle hamster wheel. Let's have some real talk. A few years ago, a client came to me and she said, Suz, if I stop showing up online, the money stops. She had a solid reputation, tons of word of mouth referrals, and years of results, but no online presence. And she was constantly in delivery mode and working her butt off. But she still felt completely invisible online. And that moment definitely flipped a switch for me because the truth is being good at what you do is no longer enough. If your message doesn't cut through and your content doesn't convert, you're stuck relying on your calendar to make money. And let's be honest, it's not sustainable and it's definitely not freedom. Now, why does this matter right now? In 2025, it's just not the same game that we played 5 years ago. Everybody's creating content, but most of it is noise. If you're an expert woman in business, here's what I know. You're not trying to go viral, but what you do want to do is that you want to build authority. You want clients coming to you and you want to get paid for what you know, not just what you do. And that's why I built the Amplify Scalable Impact method that I use and that my clients use. And it's the signature framework that helps women go from best kept secret to booked out brands. And what we actually want, and if this resonates for you, amazing. We want more clients without cold DMs, more content without burning out, more clarity in your message, and more freedom in your calendar. And I know that you're not lazy. You're just tired of doing things the hard way. So let's break it down. And today I want to go through with you in detail what the Amplify Scalable Impact method looks like. At the end of the day, I had clients coming to me who were like, I want to make an impact. We want to work with more people. We want to be able to share what it is that we know and create real results. But we also might be moms, or we love to travel, or we love to have other things, which means that we're not tied to our desk. We're not tied to our calendar. And so for my clients who want impact, they want clients and they want freedom, there are three core pillars to the Amplify Scalable Impact method that we work through. The first one is building a brand. Now, if you know anything about my story, I come from a brand and sales background. I was in sales for a really long time. I worked with some really big organizations on building employer brands, personal brands, so that they could become known in the market. And I am a brand girl. I believe that you can have great products and services, but if you don't have a brand, which is basically the visibility and the reputation, which builds trust, then nobody's going to buy from you. And so we start with brand. How do you build a magnetic personal brand that helps you become known and trusted? And at the end of the day, you need to be known for something really specific. And so at the beginning, we want to build your method. Now, if you've listened to the podcast or my YouTube videos, then you would know about the Map Your Method workshop that I did, and also the video which you can watch here on how to map your method. And that's really about packaging your lived experiences and process into a signature framework. So you're not just selling your time, you're selling the transformation. And I think this is one of the biggest issues that a lot of people struggle with, is that if I was to say to you, so if we work together, what's the process we go through? What's the transformation I'm going to get? What's the step-by-step? How has it worked before? What have clients done in the past? How has it worked for them? A lot of people can't articulate the process that they take clients through. Once you understand what your method is, then your offer suite is going to fall out of that. Now, we do love the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller. If you haven't read it, then definitely check it out. They've also got a podcast, which I love too. But it's really taking a look at what is the one problem for the one person that you can create one product to be able to give them the outcome that they want. Now, when I first started my business, I had a million things. I was memberships, workshops, events, courses, coaching. And I remember having a conversation with somebody about that book, The One Thing. And since then, I've listened to a lot of gurus talk about it as well. If you want to get to your first $1 million, then having one product that solves one problem for one person is how you're going to do it. And that really then informs your offer suite. So now you've got this method where you're going to help your clients to have the transformation, take them through this process, And you're going to package that up into a product. And instead of selling everything to everybody, we design a suite of offers that gives your clients clear results and gives you clear leverage as well. And so even within that, I might take pieces of my method and sell that separately as a lead in to then come and work with me in this bigger way. So by having your method, you're actually able to see how you can play with creating a low price, mid-ticket, and then your main high-ticket product, which gives your clients the full transformation that they're looking for. And you have to be really clear on that as well. The third thing when it comes to building your personal brand, you've got your method, then you've got your offer suite, and then you've got your thought leadership. And it's all about building your voice of authority. No more generic posts that sound like everybody else. You start showing up as the expert, not an expert. And this is the foundation of your brand, which is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Because when you build a brand, it is about energy. It is about your energy is your invitation. If you can show your reputation, you can become more visible. You can create from a place of really knowing what it is that you're talking about and making it really easy for your audience to opt in. Then that's going to make it so much easier for you to attract the clients that you want. And the truth is that if your brand doesn't clearly communicate your value, your content won't convert and your offers won't sell. And so this is where we fix that. And if I was to say to you, tell me, what do you think your brand represents? How does it feel? What's your brand story? What is it that you talk about and that you're known for? When you're not in the room, what are people saying about you? What is it that your clients love most about you? What makes you different? If you can't answer those questions, then it's definitely something to work on because you want your brand to be the differentiator as well. We don't want it to be same. The second thing that we do within the Amplify Scalable Impact method is that we really want to build demand. So creating demand without the burnout. Now that you've got your brand, it's time to create the demand that you want. But we don't want to do that just with funnels and cold traffic that goes nowhere. What we do want to do it with is what I call an authority content engine. And here's how it works. You create one long form piece of content like we're doing today each week or as many times a week as you like without burning out. And for me, this then becomes a podcast for the Brand Builders Lab, which goes everywhere. We then use it for our emails. We automatically create a blog using Descript, which has amazing AI tools that can repurpose a lot of the video that you're creating. We then create social posts and snippets as well, which go across platforms. It also means that you can show up on platforms with a really clear message, consistency. You're building that trust, that visibility, and that conversion at scale. Now, the other thing I want to say is that we're talking about doing this without the burnout. So yes, I have a VA, I have a team behind me that is able to do it. So the way that we do it is that I create thoughtful, deep content that I want to be able to communicate with my audience because that's the kind of person that I am. I want to create deep content that actually serves you and helps you to achieve a particular goal and an outcome, which is building an incredible personal brand that sells for you and having fun in the process. And then you build the systems in the background to be able to make that happen. So that's team, it's AI, it's creating processes, whatever you need to do in order to make that happen. But it's not you doing it all. And the truth is that you don't need more content. You need more strategic distribution strategies and the right message. We also want to plug in a repeatable sales system. So whether you want to sell through DMs, email, live launches, or behind the scenes masterclasses, which we love, we create a system that works with your personality, not against it. And so also just thinking about what has worked for you in the past when it comes to sales. I think this is one of the biggest issues that a lot of businesses have is that we test and try different sales methods and we might find something that works, but then we don't continue to do it. We're like, oh, cool, that worked. Let's try something else now. And I just really want to encourage you. And can I tell you, I have been in this situation. I have done this myself where I have found something that works and then I've gone and shiny object syndrome, gone and looked at something else. So really finding a repeatable sales system that works is part of building that demand and knowing what's coming every month. It's what I call memos. So I teach this to my clients as well. A memo is a monthly energized marketing offer. And it's what are you doing this month that's going to help you bring in new clients? What are you doing this month that's going to help you to engage the people that are already on your list or who are interested in potentially working with you? So if I was to ask you, what are you marketing this month? How are you marketing it? Where are you marketing it? What's the campaign that you're using? or the strategies that you're using, hopefully you have an answer for me. And the third part of the Amplify Scalable Impact Method is all about delivery. And I feel like people don't talk about this enough, but it's scaling without sacrificing client results. So if you're anything like my clients, you care deeply about the work that you do. The clients that come to me, they're like, Suz, I know I'm made for more. I know that I can have a bigger impact in the world. They're highly experienced. They've built incredible offline businesses, and now they're ready to scale online. But they want to make sure that they're getting the clients the results that they know that they can get them. And whilst you want to absolutely be getting your clients next level results, you also don't want to be stuck on Zoom calls all day, every day. That's just not the freedom element that we're looking for. So that's when we build a scalable delivery system. We look at how you can deliver epic results using a mix of group coaching, digital content systems, support without you being in every seat. You learn how to turn your IP into assets and you create case study success on repeat. So this is where the freedom piece really kicks in. It's not about doing less, it's about doing what matters and letting go of what doesn't. So when you think about your case study client results, if we were to look in the market, if you're seeing somebody that's constantly getting their client success, if you're seeing people that are getting their clients' results, able to help them be more confident, help them sort out their health, help them lose weight, help them make more money, whatever it is that you do, that's going to be attractive to your dream client because they're like, oh my gosh, those are the results that I really want to get as well. And so some of my clients went from, I have no idea what to post, to my dream clients are binging my content and DMing me to work together. Others went from feeling invisible to 50K plus launches with content and messaging that finally landed. And can I say, these women were already amazing. We just built the brand and the systems that made sure that everyone else knew it too. So right now we are in a world where brand matters, and also you showing up and sharing matters as well. In a world of AI, we actually want to see people. We want to hear them. We want to know that what they're saying is actually what they're here to say, that they've got their own methods, and that it's something that is proven. Like, how did I learn this? How have I built this? How am I working with my clients on it? Rather than it being some generic thing that came out of ChatGPT, it's actually come from thought leadership, experience, and knowledge. And so by you sharing your brand story and sharing how you got to where you are and why you've built the method that you've built and the results that your clients have gotten, that's just going to help you build your brand. Because remember, building your brand is about visibility and credibility to build trust with your audience. So if you're ready to get off the content hamster wheel and you want help to start building your scalable impact, then DM me and let me know and come and work with me in the Amplify Accelerator. I hope this has helped. I hope it's given you some food for thought and really given you the questions to start asking yourself whether you're building the brand, the demand, and the delivery that are going to help you grow your business and help your clients get exceptional results. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. I am on a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next couple of months, and I would love you to come along on the journey with me. If you've got any questions about how to build your personal brand, drop them in the comments below and I can make a video on it. I am very passionate about this topic and I love helping my clients to become more confident with how they show up online. And sometimes it's really just building the skills to be able to do it. And I can show you exactly how. Have an amazing week and I'll see you next time.